I am Mama Ducks, Baby Duck, Mr. No Ducks himself, quack, quack. But watch this though. In the final segment of Smackdown from Jacksonville, man, we finally come to the funeral of the Gingerbread Man. They got the casket in the ring. They got the wreath with the roses. They even have a choir in the ring. All of a sudden, dun, 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 dun. Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. I got him. Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. I got him. The music hit. The crowd go crazy. They throwing their babies in the air. They knocking nachos out of people's hands. They spilling their beers everywhere. Like, it was just super loud, man. The crowd was definitely into this. Like I told y'all, in every segment that I had to mention them going backstage, showing the viewing of the body and the casting, man. I didn't really know what to think. I kind of went into it at first, even though they kind of, put all the stuff they put together. I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking that SmackDown is finna literally go off like this. And I'm like, it was a cool show, but they really irritated me, got on my nerves with this casting thing. It was childish. I didn't see the point of it. But watch this, though. We got the audio from Trick Williams, what he said once he made his way down the ramp. Once he got into the ring, he picked up the microphone, and this is what he said. But watch this, though.
Rest in peace, Gingerbread. I never thought I'd see you dead. I remember every word you said. Can I get some help, please? When I took you out the oven, when you lost your gumdrop button, Sammy ripped out all your stuffing. Can somebody please tell me something? When you said it would last forever. When you said that it's now or never. When you bought my living pepper steppers. Living pepper steppers. Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? Did the gingerbread have to die? Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? Did Gingerbread have to die?
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience?
We gonna pause that, man. Say, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, it kind of got a comedic undertone to it, but I'm like, why? But let's finish it. Now, during this part of it, man, what happened was man, I don't even know how to explain this. It was the lamest thing ever to be, but I can't even lie to you. They showing the Gingerbread Man like everywhere. When John Cena won his first championship, they got the Gingerbread Man in the audience. When Undertaker lost his streak to Brock Lesnar, that black fat dude with the glasses on, the way he had his eyes all bucked and stuff like that, they had him sitting on side of him. They had him in gorilla position. They had him at concerts with Trick Williams and Lil Yachty. Like, they just had the Gingerbread dude everywhere. And I'm like, man, this is a little corny. Like, I see where y'all are going, but this is corny. And again, I told y'all I was somewhat watching the clock, and it looked like it was about to go off like this. And I'm like, out of everything they did on the episode that I liked, in my head, I was like, yeah, man, they're about to make me give a bad review. And y'all know I don't give bad reviews, or I'm going to say I don't like giving bad reviews. I do tell the truth about each show, and I do tell the truth about each segment about the show. But this right here was about to make me give the whole show out of a A, a B, a C, and a D, and a F. I was about to get him a D for down. But let's get back into it now.
Silence for my friend, the Gingerbread Man. All right, enough. Hey, enough. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? This is, hey, everyone's putting up with this all night. This is ridiculous. Am I losing my mind? Am I really losing my mind that this has been allowed to go on all night? Trick, maybe you don't know this because you've only been in this game for a cup of coffee, but guess what? Television time on Smackdown used to mean something. Closing out an episode of Smackdown used to mean something. There was a prestige. Holding that United States Championship, there was a prestige.
Let me say this. Sami Zayn came out here and said every single thing that I was thinking. I'm thinking the exact same thing, like, are they really finna close the show with this? I was happy when I heard Sami Zayn's voice. And if you listen to the audience, they booing the stuff that Sami Zayn is saying, when actually Sami Zayn is right. I love Trick Williams just as much as the next man. I think that he is the future. He's a star. He ain't just a star in the making. He's a star right now. I told y'all last week when they kind of had him going a little bit comedic with the Gingerbread stuff when he was backstage in his locker room talking to the person who was holding the mic. I was like, I don't like this direction they going in, man. It looked like they going in a messed up direction. This week, it looked like they even going farther with it. But how can the crowd boo anything that Sami Zayn is saying when we make those same complaints as the IWC? We give those same complaints. Oh, they closed the show like this. Oh, they closed the show like that. Now, I ain't been complaining these last few months. Some people have. I've been digging a lot of the stuff that's been going on, especially a lot of the segments when they ended the show. But man, say what they did here tonight, if it wasn't for Sami Zayn coming out, cutting the promo the way that he cutting this promo, man, say. But watch this though.
And now you're doing all this with it. You're making a joke. You're trying to make a joke out of me. Didn't you look me in the eyes a couple of weeks ago and say, nobody messes with my money? Remember that? Nobody messes with my money. How much money did you spend on all this, Trick, huh? I counted damn near 1,000 roses. You know what that costs? I looked it up. It costs a lot of money. How much does it cost to rent a choir? Which, by the way, I wasn't going to say anything. They were off key. I wasn't going to say anything. Okay? How much did that cost? I touched that casket backstage. It's solid oak. Oak! They don't make them like that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. You know what that costs. It costs a lot of money.
I'm Thursday, and this is my festival collection I co-designed.
Sight. Whew, boy, Sami Zayn saved the show, but I'm not finna spoil it for y'all. We're not done yet. Everything Sami Zayn's saying, as y'all see, they booing the dude, and the dude is 100% right. I love my people, and y'all are my people, but y'all are some of the most fickle people. Let's get back to it.
You spend all this money for what, huh? To make a joke out of me? I would never do that, Trick. And you want to know why? Because I have too much respect for myself. I have too much respect for Smackdown, for this show. I have too much respect for the hardworking people who pay their money to come in here. Because at the end of the day, that's what I am, Trick. I am a working class hero, and I represent them. I represent my ride or die fans till the end. Something, Trick. You spent all this money, you've gone to all these lengths. Maybe you think you're going to be the one that finally does me in. I want to remind you of something. I want to remind you of who I am. I am Sammy Zane! I have done everything there is to do in here. I have been with guys at the tippy top of this industry, all the way to the bottom and everywhere in between. Do you understand me? Every one of them thought they were going to knock me down and out, going to knock me off my game. Every single one of them, guys, bigger than you, stronger than you, faster than you. And I'm still standing 20 years in the game. I'm not going anywhere. But you wanted to get in my head? I hate to give it to you. I hate to give it to you, but you did it. You got in my head. You made me angry. You got under my skin. But congratulations, Trick. You played yourself. Because now, this is personal. It's not just about taking back that United States Championship tomorrow night at Backlash, which I will do. I am going to do everything you did to me back to you 1,000 times worse. I'm going to make a joke out of you. I am going to humble you. I am going to embarrass you. I am going to expose you. I'm going to disrespect you, Trick. So enjoy your big night. And sorry for your loss. But I'll see you tomorrow at Backlash.
Now, I know y'all can't see it. So what happened is, after he said that, we thought that Sami Zayn was about to walk away. Man, he turned back around and hit Trick Williams with a right hand so hard, hit him with another one. Knocked him to the ground. I'm talking about just punches after punches after punches, man. I'm talking about beating this dude eardrum in. Then he grabbed the belt. He put it in Trick Williams' face. He let Trick Williams know, look, man, I'm going to take this belt from you. This is mine. I'm taking this at Backlash. As Trick Williams laying there in the corner on the ground, Sami Zayn go to the middle of the ring. He holds up the belt. And as he's raising the belt, the crowd is booing, thumbs down everywhere. All of a sudden, in the background, you see the Gingerbread man raise up out the casket like the Undertaker. I'm talking about he rising up real slow. He turn his head. He take the head off, and it's little Yachty, man. Say, little Yachty hop out the casket. He got a candy cane. He just started hitting Sami Zayn in the back with the candy cane. Sami Zayn fell to the ground. He started hitting Sami Zayn all on his stomach, all on his chest, everything while he on the ground and everything. He laughing. He ha, 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 ha. It's me. At the same time, Trick Williams is in the corner setting up for the trick shot. And he, get up. He getting hyped up. He getting turned up. You know what I'm saying? He flamed up. Sami Zayn ended up getting up. Trick Williams run full speed, hit that boy with the trick shot, knock his block off. Sami Zayn hit the ground. Lil Yachty stands over him, laughing, squatting all in his face. Trick Williams pick up his United States Championship belt, stand in the middle of the ring, hold it over his head, man. He look at Lil Yachty. They hit they flip-flop, up, down handshake, man. And Trick Williams didn't break character now time. I'm going to be 100 with you. He didn't laugh now, Tom. He didn't act as if this was a comedy era. Even though it was comedic, he stayed serious the whole time. Now, I would say WWE did it. They did it. They did it, man. It was a good episode. Them playing this out throughout the whole episode and the way that it ended, with the Gingerbread man rising up out the casket. It ended up being Lil Yachty, him getting his revenge on Sami Zayn for what Sami Zayn did to him too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say they like the Trick Williams and Sami Zayn connection. I haven't heard one person who disagree with it. We know who Lil Yachty is. I've even heard white people who cover wrestling who don't know who Lil Yachty is agree with Trick Williams and Lil Yachty connection. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, overall, I would say it was a nice go home show from SmackDown, leading us into Backlash. The Gingerbread Man stuff had me iffy as all outdoors, man. I'm looking at these people like false prophets. I'm thinking they just like the wolves in sheep clothing, the fake preachers that be in church telling people that it's your season and you finna get you a new house and a new car. I'm looking at SmackDown like this. I'm like, man, these dudes is doing too much. These Pharisees is trying to kill Jesus. These Pharisees and Sadducees is trying to set up the audience, man. They trying to set us up. You know what I'm saying? They're killing the Messiah, man. But nah, man, it ended up turning out to be nice, bro. I appreciate it now. Looking at the show, looking back at it, hindsight is always 2020. You know what I'm saying? I got turned up when Lil Yachty hopped up out that casket and he did what he did to Sami Zayn. At first, I wasn't even realizing that Trick Williams was even a part of it. I thought that WWE was hosting this thing for the Gingerbread Man because Sami Zayn ripped them apart. I really genuinely, honestly, and as knowledgeable as I am, I should have saw it before it came, of course, but I wasn't recognizing it because lately I've been just trying to watch these wrestling shows with no distraction. I've been trying to watch these wrestling shows without watching other people reviews of the previous week, if they liked it, if they didn't like it, or none of that. Ever since I've been doing my content here with y'all, I genuinely have been trying to watch these shows on my own without the influence of anybody else and give my honest responses to it, man. So, man, I was almost on the same train as JD from New York. I was almost on the same hate train as a lot of these other wrestling YouTubers or bloggers or whatever title they want to go up under. I was almost on the same hate train based off of the opening and the backstage segments that was going on with this Gingerbread man and him dying. But I think they pulled it off. They put a smile on my face. They got me turned up too in certain ways, man. So I say nice job, WWE. They say that y'all are using AI in order to come up with a lot of these storylines. I don't believe that, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, I would say y'all made me go home and look forward to Backlash. And y'all closed the show with Trick Williams being in the main event segment. I don't think people are talking about that enough. Trick Williams was in the closing segment with the United States title. It wasn't the world title. It wasn't a storyline from somebody or two people that's on a higher level than what the U.S. title is about. But I see the U.S. title being what it used to be, like the Intercontinental title. With them putting it on Trick Williams, they just using this title to springboard that boy to the World Heavyweight Championship. He's definitely going to be up there rubbing elbows with the CM Punks and the Cody Rhodes and the Roman Reigns and the Jacob Fatus and the people that's in the main event scene. Oh, they only doing this United States stuff with Trick Williams again, just like they did in NXT, to get that boy comfortable, man. I remember his first day in NXT. I said this dude had a mouthpiece. He just needs some direction. They gave the boy direction, and he's knocking it out the park. He ain't just doing it. He doing it. Do you hear me? This dude is killing it, man. And this dude could possibly be the biggest star in the business, man. He could literally, genuinely, possibly be the biggest star in the building, and it don't hurt that the brother is a brother. You know what I'm saying? But say, I appreciate everybody who tuned in to the show. I am Mama Ducks, Baby Duck, Mr. No Ducks himself. That was Smackdown from Jacksonville, man. May the 8th. This is, but watch this though, and you can always watch this though.